Today we're diving into a story I know all too well. Not the weight loss, because I don't know what that is. But from the mountains of Ozympia, to the deep gushing rivers of Slim Fast, to the offices of Dr. Now, the fats are up to no good. Hey girl, when you're fat, you're never really lonely, because there's always the hot male influencer that you follow out of thirst who will click on your profile, see that you're obese, and try to pitch you personal training. What's my biggest fitness struggle, Julian? Restraining myself from eating you. Okay, so Lizzo lost weight, and I guess those of us who are still fat are pretty furious. The fat and the furious. Look, I think she looks really good. I'm not a hater today. But y'all are.
She had all that food out buffet style, and she was pushing like, it's okay to eat all this food. It's okay to be that big.
If you hate to be fat, like truly and honestly, like I don't think that you should be a body positivity influencer.
I'm not trying to be thin. I don't ever want to be thin. However, the goal is always here. That be my thing when plus size girls be like, oh yeah, I'm plus size, I love me. And then they start losing all this weight. Like, I thought you loved you. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like a reward.
With Lizzo.
It's Lizzo.
FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
Look, the whole body positivity thing, I don't think it's ever really been about promoting fatness. I think it's always been about just not hating yourself, whatever size you are. And I don't think not hating yourself means you're not striving for better at the same time. So yes, you can be proud of the skin you're in and also constantly be on the road of improvement and making it better. I saw this. I love the internet. Speaking of the internet, a few weeks ago, the internet was divided over a colleague of mine in the fat community. Part-time rapper, part-time Ponderosa aficionado, Dank DeMoss. She's suing Lyft for millions of dollars for Fatphobia after a driver denied her a ride due to her weight. Now, when I first heard this story, I was like, look at us, taking every uphill battle instead of actually just walking uphill. Can we just pause and listen to some of her music?
All of these bitches is cap, all of these bitches is whack. How many of them did I put on my back? Why did they stab me like that? I cannot trust the soul, lady been feeling alone. My homie got shot last night, that's why I be all in the home, leave me alone. Sounds like a love song. Oh. Said you wanna be my babe, you got me feeling the same. I need.
The comments are ridiculous. People hate fat people. So Ms. Dank is reportedly suing Lyft for violating Michigan civil rights, discrimination based on race. I did not know that being fat was a protected class, and if I didn't know any better, it looks like I just collected one more infinity stone. Okay, here's the video.
What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space. My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Okay, so she's annoying. I want to care, I want to root, but she's so annoying. The tires comment by the driver is out of pocket. I don't think he was being mean or fatphobic. Look, there are things that are isms, and sometimes things don't quite rise to the ism level, but they're just kind of ignorant. This feels like one of those ignorant moments on behalf of the driver. Look, as a Black, if you've ever felt real racism, you know forever what it looks like and what it feels like. And it's hard to articulate to others, especially those of a lighter hue. But when you know, you know. Same thing as a fat. When you meet someone truly disgusted by fat people, you really know it. True fatphobia. Shout out to you, Denmark. That being said, this isn't it. Do I believe he feared for his tires? No. I actually believe he's just lazy. Maybe he thought that she might require assistance. You know, he's working his whole 10-hour shift in the car. He doesn't want to get out to help someone in and help someone out. These guys be on the clock. Okay, but I gotta say, suing the whole mega corporation thing is interesting to me. It feels challenging. Like, am I the only one who doesn't have a lawyer on retainer? I have a job. The other day, she appeared on The Breakfast Club.
Peace, Big Day. How you? Good morning. You good? Good morning. What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Stormy. Peace, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, Keys.
Got it.
Yep. This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something.
Cause she already little.
I get it.
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is accommodation.
There you go.
She's annoying. This is the accommodation.
Frustrated.
You know, you walked in and you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in. And you said something. You said, "Now this is what I'm talking about: accommodations." Right.
Yes.
But we live in a world that's not always going to be able to accommodate people that are
we
plus
should
size.
though. We should because we not all the same. You know. I feel like we should. Like why not? I feel like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house. When it's like we not. Word? Yeah, the F word. I'm not.
The word that you can't say in your house.
Yeah.
Fat. You don't like it.
Oh.
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house either.
I thought you were talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
No.
But I just feel like it should be accommodated. Bigger people should be accommodated, just like we accommodate the LGBT community, all those other communities. I just feel like we outside. If we inside is get up. Why you in a house? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. When we outside, it's like, why you not in a house?
Well, people would say, okay.
So she came in a little hot on the interview, but she definitely loosened up as it went on and actually ended up being somewhat endearing. But I agree with what she said. There is this thought that, as a fat, stay in the house. And I did that for years. I mean, look, I gained a bunch of weight during COVID and I maybe spent 2 years kind of being embarrassed and not pursuing the things that I wanted to pursue because you do feel this I know you ain't out here. Yes, I am. So look, I get it. Shout out to my sister and fat. In the last few years, I've actually retired to a quiet life in New Jersey where I drive my Cadillac SUV everywhere and walk as little as possible. However, once upon a time, there was a girl with swollen feet named Gabe, and she lived in Brooklyn, and she took Ubers and Lyfts. And she remembered the anxiety she experienced as she waited for Lyft to assign her to a car. Please not a Corolla, please not a Corolla, please not a Corolla. Look, at 6'2", 400 pounds, you learn the vehicles that are meant for your body, and you cancel that Corolla immediately and roll the dice again, this time praying for a Highlander. You have 2 jobs as a fatty: eat to your heart's content and play Lyft Russian roulette. Selfishly, I hope she wins some money. I'm no attorney, but there is this thing called legal precedent. And I've been looking for a reason to sue Frontier Airlines. Speaking of Suits, are you watching Suits LA? I really wanted to love it more, but so far I'm kind of bored. I think so much of what hung us on to the original Suits was the whole Mike Ross potentially being found out thing. And there's nothing in this that's that impending doom kind of edge of your seat thing. Well, I'll see ya.